In the scorching deserts of 9th century Iraq, a cauldron of discontent is brewing. The year is 869, and the Abbasid Caliphate, once a mighty empire, is on the brink of collapse. As the caliphs struggle for power in the capital city of Samarra, a different kind of power is rising in the southern regions. Enslaved Africans, known as the Zanj, are growing restless, their anger and frustration simmering like a pot about to boil over. Led by a charismatic leader named Ali ibn Muhammad, the Zanj are on the verge of unleashing a savage uprising that will shake the very foundations of the caliphate. The city of Basra, with its vast salt marshes and fertile plains, is the epicenter of this impending storm. As the Zanj prepare to rise up against their masters, the stage is set for one of the most brutal and devastating rebellions in medieval history. The Abbasid Caliphate, weakened by internal strife and corruption, is ill-equipped to handle the fury that is about to be unleashed upon it. The Zanj Rebellion is about to begin, and nothing will ever be the same again. The medieval Middle East is a complex tapestry of power and oppression, with the Abbasid Caliphate holding sway over a vast territory. The Caliphate, which stretches from modern-day Iraq to Egypt, is a bastion of Islamic learning and culture, but it is also a system built on the backs of slaves. In the cities of Basra, Baghdad, and Samarra, slaves toil in the marshes, farms, and households, their labor fueling the Caliphate's prosperity. The institution of slavery is entrenched, with slaves being imported from all over the known world, including Africa, Europe, and Asia. As the Caliphate's power grows, so does the number of slaves, with estimates suggesting that hundreds of thousands of slaves are living and working in the region. The city of Basra in particular is a major hub for the slave trade, with slaves being brought in from the African continent to work in the marshes and farms. Ali ibn Muhammad, the enigmatic leader of the Zanj Rebellion, is familiar with this world, having spent time in the cities of Samarra and Basra, where he mixed with influential slaves and began to build a following. The year is 869, and the stage is set for a rebellion that will shake the foundations of the Abbasid Caliphate. The Zanj slaves, who toil in the marshes and farms, are growing restless, and Ali ibn Muhammad is about to ignite the flames of revolt. As he travels through the region, he is gathering support among the slaves and the disaffected, his message of liberation and equality resonating with those who have been oppressed for so long. The Abbasid Caliphate, with its complex system of governance and administration, is about to face its greatest challenge yet. With its vast network of canals, rivers, and roads, the region is a fertile ground for rebellion, and Ali ibn Muhammad is poised to take advantage of it. The city of Basra, with its strategic location and bustling ports, is a key location in the upcoming rebellion, and Ali ibn Muhammad's actions will have far-reaching consequences for the region. As the Zanj slaves toil in the scorching sun, their discontent grows, fueled by the harsh conditions they face every day. The city of Basra, with its bustling ports and strategic location, is a powder keg waiting to ignite. Ali ibn Muhammad, a charismatic leader, is secretly gathering support among the slaves, exploiting their deep-seated resentment towards their masters. The Abbasid Caliphate, with its vast network of canals, rivers, and roads, is a fertile ground for rebellion, and Ali ibn Muhammad is poised to take advantage of it. The Zanj slaves, forced to work in the marshy areas of southern Iraq, are subjected to backbreaking labor, clearing salt and digging canals. Their living conditions are appalling, with inadequate food, water, and shelter. The slaves are treated as nothing more than commodities bought and sold like cattle, and their lives are valued only for their labor. As the years pass, their anger and frustration simmer, waiting to boil over into rebellion. The seeds of discontent are sown, and the embers of rebellion are glowing, waiting to be fanned into a raging fire. The region is a complex web of social and economic tensions, with slaves, free men, and nobles all vying for power and influence. The Abbasid Caliphate, with its corrupt and inefficient administration, is unable to address the grievances of the slaves, and the situation is ripe for exploitation by a charismatic leader like Ali ibn Muhammad. As he travels the region, secretly gathering support and planning his rebellion, the Zanj slaves are beginning to see him as a messianic figure, a leader who can deliver them from their bondage and oppression. The stage is set for a drama that will unfold in the city of Basra, with its strategic location and bustling ports. The consequences of the rebellion will be far-reaching, affecting not only the Abbasid Caliphate, but also the entire region. The Zanj Rebellion is about to ignite, and the flames of rebellion will soon engulf the city, spreading chaos and destruction in their wake. With the Abbasid government distracted by the rebellion, other regions will begin to assert their independence, and the consequences of the rebellion will be felt for years to come. The Zanj slaves, once a marginalized and oppressed group, are now on the verge of rising up and taking control of their own destiny. The Zanj slaves, fueled by their desire for freedom and driven by their determination to overthrow their oppressors, are now rising up in a frenzy of bloodshed and chaos. As they march towards the city of Basra, the Abbasid government is caught off guard, its armies scattered and disorganized. The rebels, led by their fearless leader Ali ibn Muhammad, are sweeping across the countryside, leaving a trail of destruction and devastation in their wake. They are burning villages, slaughtering their former masters, and freeing thousands of enslaved Zanj from their bondage. The city of Basra, once a thriving commercial center, is now a battleground, its streets filled with the sounds of clashing steel and the scent of smoke and blood. The Abbasid armies, led by the Caliph's generals, are struggling to contain the rebellion, but the Zanj slaves are fighting with a ferocity and desperation that is difficult to match. As the battle rages on, the rebels are gaining ground, pushing the Abbasid forces back and claiming key strongholds and territories. The historian al-Tabari, in his work History of the Prophets and Kings, describes the brutality and intensity of the conflict, painting a vivid picture of the chaos and destruction that is unfolding. The Zanj Rebellion is a maelstrom of violence and bloodshed, a cataclysmic event that is shaking the very foundations of the Abbasid Caliphate. As the rebels continue their relentless march, the region is plunged into darkness and uncertainty, its people caught in the midst of a brutal and devastating conflict. The consequences of the rebellion are already being felt, as the Abbasid government struggles to respond to the crisis. The Caliph's authority is being challenged, and the institution of slavery is being called into question. The Zanj slaves, once a marginalized and oppressed group, are now a force to be reckoned with, their determination and bravery inspiring others to join their cause. As the rebellion rages on, the future of the region hangs in the balance, its fate uncertain and its people bracing for the impact of the impending storm. The Zanj Rebellion is a turning point in history, a moment of reckoning that will have far-reaching consequences for the Abbasid Caliphate and the world beyond. As the dust settles, the Abbasid Caliphate is left to pick up the pieces and reassess the damage. The rebellion, which has been raging for years, is finally beginning to subside, but the consequences of the uprising are only just starting to unfold. Al-Mu'tamid, the Abbasid Caliph who rules from 870 to 892, is tasked with rebuilding and restoring order to the region. The city of Basra, a key location in the rebellion, lies in ruins after the Battle of Basra in 871, a devastating conflict that has left deep scars on the city and its people. The once thriving metropolis is now a shadow of its former self, its streets littered with the debris of war and its inhabitants struggling to come to terms with the trauma they have endured. The rebel leaders, who had fought so fiercely for their freedom, are either killed or captured, their fate a grim reminder of the risks they took in challenging the authority of the Caliphate. The institution of slavery, which had been the spark that ignited the rebellion, is also beginning to show signs of change. The Zanj Rebellion has highlighted the deep-seated discontent among the slave population, and the Caliphate is forced to confront the harsh realities of its treatment of slaves. As the region begins to heal, the legacy of the rebellion will continue to shape the course of history, its impact felt for generations to come. The Afro-Iraqi community, in particular, will feel the effects of the rebellion, their lives forever changed by the courage and determination of the Zanj rebels. The aftermath of the rebellion is a complex and tumultuous time, marked by uncertainty and upheaval, but also by the promise of change and the possibility of a brighter future. The Zanj Rebellion's legacy extends far beyond the tumultuous years of the 9th century, leaving an indelible mark on the medieval Middle East. As we reflect on the courage and determination of the Zanj rebels, we are reminded of the profound impact they had on the institution of slavery. The Afro-Iraqi community, in particular, emerges from this period with a newfound sense of identity and purpose. The rebellion, which began in 869, becomes a beacon of hope for generations to come, inspiring future movements and uprisings. The names of Ali ibn Muhammad and other rebel leaders are etched in history, their bravery and sacrifice remembered as a testament to the human spirit's capacity for resistance and resilience. As we gaze out upon the vast expanse of the medieval Middle East, we are struck by the enduring power of the Zanj Rebellion, a pivotal moment in history that